It's the lunchtime roundup, and there's actually some stuff to round up. There was back page headlines today involving Liverpool giving sense to some sort of clear out, and as ever I'll be fair to the journalists and say the journalists don't write the headlines, Rob, because it was the most mundane clear out I've ever seen.
Cop clear out.
Cop clear out. Jose Enrique's going to go. Shock. Joe Allen's going to go, which I think we've all been of the view for a while, is that he'll leave in the summer. Best for him, best for us. I think I don't see him playing for Jurgen Klopp being 5'6", but he should be going somewhere in the top 10 and playing starting football.
It's definitely best for him. I would like to see him stay, but there you go.
Then there's Teixeira gets cited, Bogdan gets cited in this clear out, and neither of those two come as a surprise. Teixeira also out of contract. Kolo Touré out of contract. He gets cited, he's out of contract. It doesn't come as a surprise if he's going to go. The big two appear to be reading the runes of Sunday, and Benteke and Mignolet. But even Mignolet, it was suggested that he might become a second choice goalkeeper rather than a first choice goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And Benteke, it wouldn't come as a surprise. I wouldn't like to see it happen, but it wouldn't come as a surprise, would it, Rob?
No. You know what, if you're Benteke, you're having feverish conversations with your agent now. You didn't get on the pitch.
Exactly, if anything, Benteke will drive it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Klopp spoke earlier in the season, and he hasn't really given Benteke the chance to fail since, apart from possibly in training. So he talked earlier in the season. He cited the example of Lewandowski and about how and Aubameyang, how it can take a while for forwards to find their groove at a club, and that he doesn't see things in a 12-month, even 24-month prism. You give it a go, and he is a manager who fancied Benteke. It's not like he's Rodgers who walked in and to Andy Carroll and went, "What the hell's this? Get this out of my office."
Yeah.
He actually liked Benteke and what he's about as a footballer. Having said that, not getting picked, not getting on the pitch, it's not good.
It's not good, so you can see how that one happens, and as I say, Mignolet wouldn't be a big deal if this feels like it's not. I'm not going to say it's a non-story because it's obviously a story. There's links to the Piotr, can you say his surname? Zielinski, I think it was.
Is this the Polish?
The Polish kid.
I'm going with Pielinski, just through skim reading his lengthy.
Or Zielinski.
Oh, was it Zielinski?
It might be Zielinski.
Might be Zielinski. He's I read forward, you read attacking midfielder. Goals guy. It's one of those links which is obscure enough to have some traction, doesn't it? No one's making that one up.
And Goethe won't go away.
Goethe won't go away. Do you know what I start thinking about now when we get a big name link? You previously go, well, Goethe, City may not want it because Guardiola's there. Chelsea may have their eye on other things. Then you think about this country called China, who will have just about anyone who's half decent who's on the market at the moment. And I wonder if we're going to see targets taken. We have already this January to that country's left, right and centre.
The other one that struck me as well, which was interesting in the newspaper stuff, was they all talked about Markovic coming back as well. This idea that maybe the manager's looking for more pace, and that wouldn't be unreasonable. But the one thing we do look at times is a little bit one-paced. We look, we don't quite have that zip, that cutting edge. And the one thing about Markovic is that he showed while he was here, he can carry the ball and he can do it from deep, and he can run off the ball as well with real pace.
Yeah, I think he's going to want options in that position as much as anything. He's commented as much. The likes of Ojo and Ibe have got at least another year's worth of convincing and maturing to do. So he doesn't want to start next season with those two being go-to lads.
Yeah.
He's been very specific about wanting to buy a winger who can hit the ground running, and you can never want just one if you identify a need. So Markovic, it'd be mad not to give him another go, and I think he will.
So I think that you're beginning to see the way in which the squad's going to look next season, and that's why I don't think you are looking at a clear out. I don't think, we've already got two players, and the other thing that was coming through in these articles was about the lads coming in, but two of them already confirmed. We know Matip and Grujic are coming in.
Yes.
So that's,
who would you clear out anyway? Even if you go, they're 7 out of 10 and we need 8 or 9 out of 10.
This is it. I would not be clearing out. I would be looking to just add, broadly speaking, and just there's players like Bogdan, Touré, you know the list. I'd shift Skrtel on. My biggest one to go would be Skrtel.
Yeah, of those on a wage and on a name, yeah.
I'd shift Skrtel on. Apart from that, I'd look to sort of broadly speaking keep everybody else, because I think everybody else has got a role to play for the club. Skrtel, Allen, they'd be my ones to go, and I wouldn't be particularly eager to get rid of anyone who can kick the ball in the goal, because kicking the ball in the goal is the best thing about football, and the lads who can do that you keep until it becomes untenable, or they desperately want to go and do something else.
Absolutely.
So I'd be very much sort of the view, well, let's go from there. I mean, if you get a mad offer, again, you're mentioning China, if you got a mad offer for Benteke, if someone went, we'll give you 35 million, then I'd probably turn around and go, sound, all the best.
So swings and roundabouts with those lads?
Yeah, there's lads with swings and roundabouts, but on the whole...
I mean the Chinese.
Although, yes. But on the whole, I think the setup is something which I'd look to do, you know, I wouldn't be wanting to make major changes. I'd be looking to sort of just to add genuine quality. I'd want everyone who comes in to be either Grujic-ish or Goetze-ish, if you know what I mean. I'm more than happy to have our 19-year-olds come in, but I want to see as much absolute top quality as possible.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of the papers speculate that actually it's going to be another big summer of bodies, and we've actually ended up being crying out for, we just give us some quality, we don't want to have to notice the fringe bodies. I think what we mean is always going to be bodies in the modern squad context, isn't it? You're never going to have a two-player summer, but we do need a two-player first team summer.
I want to say Barnes, Beardsley, Houghton. I want to be able to say, and I want them all to be final third players like that. I want to be able to say Barnes, Beardsley, Houghton. I want to be able to say that was our summer. And yeah, you know, there might have been, there might be another one or two in there throughout the course of the season. But I want to be able to go as Barnes, Beardsley, and Houghton that summer, and that made all the difference.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we want that quality.
Okay, that's been the lunchtime roundup, talking about those stories and what the fallout from the League Cup final. Thank you very much to Rob Gutman. Today there'll be Tuesday review with Sean Rogers, and there will also be a coach home, which me and John Gibbons are about to go and do now. It's a championship one because we've all had enough of the Premier League. They can all sod off. See you in a bit.